Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is Wyln News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. Wyln News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on Wyln News. I'm Philip Kaufman, filling in for Julia Wiegand. A man wanted on homicide charges was taken into custody Thanksgiving Day in the city of Hazleton. Patrol officers conducted a traffic stop yesterday in the area of South Cedar and East Chapel Streets. Upon investigation, police discovered that the occupant of the vehicle, Orlando Badillo Sosa, had an active warrant for a 2016 homicide out of Puerto Rico. He was arrested and charged as a fugitive from justice before being taken to Luzerne County Prison. An altercation led to a shooting Thursday morning in the Heights section of Wilkes-Barre. Police responded to a report of a shooting on East Hampton and Sherman Streets around noon. There, they found an unidentified male who sustained multiple gunshot wounds. According to police, the victim may have known his attackers, who fled the scene by car in an unknown direction. The victim was taken to an area hospital for treatment of his injuries, but there's no word on his condition at this time. Anyone with information on this incident is being asked to call the Wilkes-Barre Police Department. A busy stretch of road was temporarily closed today while crews cleaned up the scene of an accident in Hazleton. Two vehicles collided on North Church Street near 9th Street just before noon. A Ford sedan and Honda minivan were involved in the crash and had to be towed away from the scene. A portion of the road was closed to traffic for a brief period. There appeared to be no injuries during that crash this afternoon in Hazleton. State police arrested a Hazel Township man wanted on charges stemming from a domestic dispute back in October. Troopers were called to a home on Jeansville Road, October 27th, where a woman told them 45-year-old Walter Bevins argued with her over money and living conditions before pointing a gun at her. Troopers issued a warrant for Bevins after he fled the scene. He was apprehended Thursday and arraigned on charges of aggravated assault, possession of a prohibited firearm, and reckless endangerment, among other charges. Bevins was denied bail after a judge deemed him both a flight risk and a danger to society. Two men are facing charges after a Beaver Meadows woman reported they had inappropriate contact with her when she was 11 years old. The unidentified woman went to Beaver Meadows Police back in August, alleging that 41-year-old Mark Jacoby of Sugarloaf Township and 44-year-old Gabriel Leshko molested her during the summer of 2019. Leshko, who's currently locked up at SCI Dallas, admitted to the allegations. Jacoby also admitted to the accusations when he underwent a polygraph test conducted by state police. Both men face charges of unlawful contact with a minor, corruption of minors, and indecent assault. Jacoby was taken to prison after failing to post $50,000 bail, set last Monday. Black Friday is bringing sales throughout the area, and at Blaze Alexander, vehicles are practically driving themselves off the lot. Thanksgiving has come and gone, and today starts the shopping spree season that we know as Christmas. Blaze Alexander is part of that spree as they're selling cars like crazy.
Man, we've been busy. I got here at crack AM and we've sold probably 6 cars already with Black Friday. I guess because the retail things aren't really flying as much, but the car business is busy. Right now, all of our Chrysler products are Dodges, Jeeps, Rams. They're all at employee pricing. So if you're looking to get into a Ram, we sold 3 Rams this morning and two GMC Sierras, so it is a good time to buy. We have 2021 sitting here, which means the 2020s are actually flying off the lot. We have a whole bunch of new Mazda inventory in. We just had another 15 Jeeps brought in. Our Jeep inventory is the biggest in the area. We are so slammed with Jeeps, so we got to give them away.
But today isn't the only day to get that special someone a new ride.
We get some really awesome cars, and it's just, and like a Corvette will fly off the lot for Christmas time, and right now we have like a Pontiac Solstice with only 33,000 miles on it. That'll be under someone's tree. We just traded a 2005 Mustang GT with only 17,000 miles on it. That will be under someone's tree. So kind of the niche cars are the ones that fly off. And then, of course, at the end of the year, you have businesses that want to get those big tax write-offs or buy maybe a 3/4 ton truck or an Escalade or a Tahoe, something they could use for their business. But we try to keep December about family. You know, there's a lot of employees, and Blaze is really good to all of us, and it's just the right time of year. But of course, business as usual. We always go out to sell the cars, and we got a whole bunch of them here. So,
Or treat the whole family to a new vehicle.
do have the GMC Acadias, which are fantastic vehicles. They actually unvanned them this year, which means they stretch them out and change the body style, so it looks more like a sport utility. Or if you need the versatility of some luxury, we do have, you know, the Yukon XLs, we have the Yukon Denali's, we have the Escalades. So whether you just want to get to grandma's house or get there in style, we got everything to choose from.
But even if you're not looking for a new vehicle, Blaze Alexander also has an auto shop, so you can prepare for the cold, wintry season.
It gets really cold up here in Hazleton. I mean, you're right up there with Lopez almost. So if you're out there, I mean, get your antifreeze checked. Make sure that it's the right temperature. You know, check the strength of your battery. Check your tires. If you have a front-wheel drive car, it's not all-wheel drive. It's probably better to get a good set of front snow tires on it so you can get through the winter.
So treat yourself or a loved one to a new car this holiday season, or come in and get your vehicle prepared. Either way, Blaze Alexander continues blazing the way. Black Friday marks the start of the holiday shopping season, and today we stopped at the Smith Floral Company in West Hazleton to see how they're gearing up to bring all your holiday needs. Our Julie Stefanovich has more.
In a year of uncertainty, there's one thing that's for sure. Flowers tend to brighten people's spirits. The Smith Floral Company in West Hazleton is lighting the way to a joyful giving season.
The importance of flowers, we've really been working on advertising that and letting people know about that.
Jennifer, along with her staff, are gearing up for what's expected to be a busy holiday shopping season.
Definitely with people being home more. So they want to make their homes festive if they're spending a lot of time there. So, you know, people have been decorating early. And also then I feel like we're going to be very busy because if people can't travel to see their relatives and loved ones, you know, they can send flowers to let them know that they're thinking about them.
Smith's caters to both indoor and outdoor decorating needs with their greenhouse that's open year-round.
As we move through December, it changes. Like right now, we're doing a lot of garlands and wreaths, cemetery tributes, things of that nature. And then as we move through December, poinsettias, of course, are always a very popular item. And then centerpieces, different types of floral arrangements they'll be as we get closer to the holiday.
The store also has a special visit scheduled from some North Pole favorites during their upcoming holiday open house.
We do have live reindeer coming on Saturday, December 5th from noon to 3, but they'll be outside, and you know we're moving as much of our event outside as we possibly can, but we will have Mrs. Smith's Christmas workshop for the children, but we'll only be doing that per family. They pay a small amount, and then they can make a holiday gift, a holiday centerpiece. The kids will make it to be able to take home and enjoy.
Smith Floral Company at 555 North Broad Street in West Hazleton is open to the public and for curbside pickup and online ordering.
So you can certainly stop in. We have hand sanitizing stations, and we limit the amount of customers that are coming into our shop. You can order online at smithfloralco.com, or you can certainly call us as well.
In West Hazleton for Wyln News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Thanks, Julie. A staffing shortage is reportedly taking a toll at Luzerne County 911. The county currently has 21 telecommunicator vacancies and having an extremely hard time filling those positions. The center processes calls for 178 police, fire, and EMS agencies in 76 municipalities countywide. Administration's working with the AFSCME union on ways to mitigate last-minute overtime mandates, which are said to be the major concern for staffers. Telecommunicators start at $15.65 per hour and go through extensive cross-training to both process calls and dispatch police and other emergency responders. You can keep tabs on any job openings posted online at luzernecounty.org. Coming up on WYLN News, a victory for the Roman Catholic Church in the state of New York. Plus, when you can get your fill of Sounds of the Season. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
My name is Charlie. I am 8, and the forecast for tomorrow is partly cloudy.
Hey everyone, welcome to another Feel Good Friday. I am Dr. Stacy. I just wanted to wish everybody happy holidays to kick off this season. Thanksgiving has just passed, and I know there are many things I am grateful for. And in these times where it's just a little uncertain with all of our COVID restrictions and not able to do exactly what we want, when we want, and how we want it, I think it's even more important to concentrate on the good things in life and the things we are most grateful and we are most thankful for, which is every single one of you out there that I am thankful for. So I hope this message finds you well, and I hope your holiday seasons pass with healthiness and happiness and love and joy. Feel good, friends.
Penn State Hazleton is improving the lives of others, starting in our community.
Providing degrees that meet the needs of the area.
Fueling entrepreneurship and contributing more than $36 million annually to the state's economy.
Researching the health of our local ecosystem on the Susquehanna River.
Together, our impact keeps growing, backed by the strength of 24 campuses and 700,000 alumni.
With the continued surge of coronavirus cases, the Supreme Court barred the state of New York from enforcing certain limits regarding attendance at places of worship. The justices were split 5-4, with new Justice Amy Coney Barrett in the majority. The court's 3 liberal justices and Chief Justice John Roberts dissented. The vote was 5-4 in favor of leaving restrictions in place earlier this year. However, one of those votes was that of the late Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. This was a victory for the Roman Catholic Church and the Orthodox synagogues that sued the state after restrictions were announced October 6 by Governor Cuomo. 2 lower courts sided with the state of New York after arguing that religious gatherings were less restricted than secular ones, like concerts and theaters. After the year we've just had, you're just itching for something to do. But don't worry, Luzerne County, now there's no excuse to be bored. Visit Luzerne County, put a guide together for things to do in the area, focusing on things outdoors and away from others, like hiking, bike trails, hunting, fishing, and more of that nature. This year also allowed for showing off a new and unique feature on the visitor's guide, augmented reality. The AR Launchpad, which can be downloaded right to your phone, enables users to scan various symbols that prompt a video corresponding to the page they're on, allowing the pages to essentially come to life. You can also stop by the Visit Luzerne County office at 56 Public Square in Wilkes-Barre, or go online and check out visitluzernecounty.com. Get into the Christmas spirit this weekend when the city of Hazleton decks the halls with its annual tree lighting. The ceremony takes place this Sunday, November 29th at 5 p.m. on North Church Street, right outside of City Hall. Carolers and entertainers will be on hand for when the switch is flipped for this year's Christmas celebration. Word also has it that Santa himself may make an appearance. So bundle up and remember to follow all health and safety guidelines at Hazleton's annual Christmas tree lighting ceremony this Sunday. Here at WYLN, we've always prided ourselves as being your home for the holidays station. So, this year we're bringing you a collection of the past 14 years of the sounds of the season right to your living room. The events were produced in cooperation with WYLN-TV, the Demelfi School of Music, the Hazleton Standard Speaker, the Hazleton Chamber of Commerce, and Service Electric Cablevision Hazleton. Look back on performances from the renowned Hazleton Philharmonic Symphony Orchestra under the direction of Robert Laganga, with special performances by the Fabergé Follies, the Philharmonic Big Band, the Freewheeling Choir, and other featured soloists. Starting back in 2006 and finishing in 2018, join us as we look back on the years we've shared together, celebrating the sounds of the season. Coming up on Iron Triangle's News Choice, Your Week in Review, plus details on this year's top dog. Stay with us.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
BLB Auto Sales, a division of Barbush Automotive. BLB has deals that can't be beat. They carry trucks, vans, SUVs, sedans, and sports cars, and all at the lowest prices. Barbush Automotive can handle all vehicle repairs since they do it all. Check out their specials: oil change and filter, just $19.95. Alignment, $49.95. Professional and good people. Call 570-454-7571.
CARES has immediate openings for life-sharing providers to mentor and provide care in their home for an adult with intellectual disabilities. Our life-sharing program focuses on independence, living in and enjoying a local community, and building a companionship that's beneficial to both parties. CARES will provide training, support, and a monthly compensation in the form of a stipend. If you'd like to learn more about life-sharing, call CARES at 866-CARES-VIP.
Injured at work? No money coming in? You tighten your belt again and again. Call the Belt Law Firm. We work hard when you can't work at all. Don't buckle under pressure. Call Belt Law in Hazleton and Kingston.
How you doing, everybody? This is Ricardo Santos from J. Zapata. Whoop, whoop. Come and check us out on several locations on Hazleton. Also in Bloomsburg. That's right. Check us out and enjoy when the passion flows. My passion is cooking. What's yours?
Monday. A weekend road rage incident sent one man to the hospital in the city of Hazleton. Police were dispatched to the area of West Broad Street and Route 924 around 11:30 last Friday night, after a caller heard several gunshots ring out. While officers were on scene, Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton reported that a man came to the emergency department for treatment of a gunshot wound to the abdomen and hand. The victim was said to be in critical but stable condition at a regional trauma center. Witnesses say the victim was the front passenger in a vehicle traveling near the intersection when another vehicle stopped in the lane in front of the victim's vehicle. The shots were fired after a verbal dispute took place. Police continue looking for the shooting suspect, who's described as a Hispanic male between 25 to 30 years old. Anyone who may have information or video surveillance of Friday night's road rage incident is being asked to contact the Hazleton Police Department at 570-459-4940. Tuesday. A Monday morning fires to blame for destroying a house in Schuylkill County. Emergency crews responded to 914 Race Street in Pottsville shortly before 10 a.m. to fight heavy flames coming from the residents. The fire spread to neighboring homes, but was quickly brought down by firefighters. The home at 914 was a total loss, while 912 and 916 sustained damage. The American Red Cross was called in to assist two families with food, clothing, and shelter. Authorities were investigating the cause of that fire in Pottsville. Wednesday. A teenager was struck by gunfire early Wednesday morning in the city of Hazleton. Police were dispatched to Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton for a report of a juvenile male with a gunshot wound. An investigation determined the victim was shot in the 500 block of West Maple Street when an unknown assailant fired into a vehicle occupied by the victim. The teen was later transported to an area trauma center for further treatment. Anyone with information on this incident is being asked to contact the Hazleton Police Department at 570-459-4940. Thursday. Thanksgiving's typically a day full of gathering friends, family, and giving thanks. However, the Wolf administration announced new targeted mitigation measures Monday to help stop the spread of COVID-19. The administration's requiring pre-K through 12th grade public schools in counties that have been in the substantial transmission level to ensure the safety of both students and faculty. A consolidated order to protect businesses includes social distancing requirements, mask wearing, and making telework mandatory unless impossible. The state also strengthened its gathering restrictions, reducing all large events until further notice. In addition, alcohol sales for on-site consumption in bars and restaurants were forced to end at 5 p.m. Thanksgiving's Eve only, which is typically a busy night for bars and restaurants. The administration also encouraged residents to limit any unnecessary travel and instead stay at home. Friday. A man wanted on homicide charges was taken into custody Thanksgiving Day in the city of Hazleton. Patrol officers conducted a traffic stop Thursday in the area of South Cedar and East Chapel Streets. Upon investigation, police discovered that the occupant of the vehicle, Orlando Badillo Sosa, had an active warrant for a 2016 homicide out of Puerto Rico. He was arrested and charged as a fugitive from justice before being taken to Luzerne County Prison. That's it for your week in review here on Wyln News.
Life is different, but it hasn't stopped. So when curiosity turns into a rash, an LVHN video visit is just a click away. No matter what you need, whether it's a phone call with a primary care provider or a specialist, or you just need advice on your health, we have a virtual care option that's right for you. And the best part? You'll always be seen by a Lehigh Valley Health Network provider. Visit lvhn.org/virtual to learn more.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice, everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Chura's Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in 610 North Broad Street, West Hazleton, 570-454-7229.
Keystone Driving School provides teens and adults all throughout the region with the highest quality driving instruction at the lowest prices. To learn more, give them a call at 570-868-8378 or visit KeystoneDrivingSchool.com.
If you've been thinking about adopting a pet, well, there's no time like the present. So check out the SPCA of Luzerne County for all breeds, shapes, and sizes of pets. The shelter's got some real furry companions for you to check out this week. Everyone, meet Boris. He's a young adult American pit bull or bulldog who will surely warm his way into your heart. This handsome and energetic guy is currently looking for his forever family. Up next is Sage. She is an adult female lionhead Angora rabbit. This sweet puff of fluff is just over 2 years old and would like to spend the rest of her years in a loving home. You can check her out on her debut video at #SmallAnimalThursday. Come on down and check out these featured pets and more while the shelter continues adopting out new best friends amid the pandemic. So be sure to call 570-825-4111. Put your paws together for the Scottish Deerhound, who won Best in Show at the 2020 National Dog Show. Claire beat out 168 other breeds and varieties recognized by the American Kennel Club. First, she won the Hound Group then competed against winners of the 6 other groups and eventually took home the top honor. The English Springer Spaniel was named winner of the sporting group and named Reserve Best in Show. NBC televised the 2020 National Dog Show right after the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade for the 19th straight year. Every year, more than 20 million people tune in for that event. Local sports fans, we still got 2 Sports Talk special editions of Classic Football coming your way during the Thanksgiving holiday. Tune in to join host Marty Burns and 2 special guests as they discuss classic games from our area, honoring the memory of the man, the myth, and the legendary head coach himself, George Curry. Part 1 will feature his grandson, C.J. Curry, and the November 2013 Cougar Bulldog matchup. Part 2 will feature his son, Cos Curry, and the November 2015 Cougar Bulldog matchup. So fire up the grill and tailgate from home this Thanksgiving weekend for 2 epic football flashbacks right here on WYLN TV. And that's the news. Remember, the source matters now more than ever. Catch all the latest on our Facebook page or at WYLNTV.com, where you can also find LVHN's real facts about COVID-19. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next, right here on WYLN TV.
Imagine how inconvenient your life would be without power. No lights, no refrigeration, no heating or cooling, no electronics. But with a Generac home standby generator, you will have power when you need it most. Generac generators automatically provide backup power after sensing a power outage, so your life goes on uninterrupted.
The Wire Guys, 1338 North Church Street, Hazel Township, 570-459-3345, and visit us at homewireguys.com.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
This holiday season, share some good cheer by tapping into some impressive horsepower and an unsurpassed feel for the road. All in a beautifully wrapped package. The rewarding CX-30. Find yours during the season of inspiration.
Find an exceptional lease on a new 2021 Mazda CX-30 during our season of inspiration at Blaise Alexander Mazda, Hazleton.
Injured at work? No money coming in? You tighten your belt again and again. Call the Belt Law Firm. We work hard when you can't work at all. Don't buckle under pressure. Call Belt Law in Hazleton and Kingston.